Proof! There's another chapter of Haunted Peak because it's called Proof. We open with Chiho. That's the name of the ex-spouse. We get names this chapter. Checking out the condo that Tiki was living in. I'm assuming it's the same one. And then Tiki, right before signing for this condo, finds out Chiho is afraid of heights. And they have had a lot of dates involving heights. It's just one of the things Taiki kind of complains about. It's like, oh, Chiho never really expresses thoughts and opinions and stuff like this, so Taiki never really knew what Chiho was thinking. And now we cut back a little further in Taiki's story back to the reveal of the DNA test and stuff like that. And, you know, Chiho was just like, you're awful, a smile. And then, continue with the story at this point, it's just gaslighting the shit out of Taiki. And, okay, so, I don't know, like, yeah, Chiho probably isn't the best person. We can't be sure Taiki's going to be the most reliable narrator for this flashback. We don't see Taiki's thoughts and faults through Taiki's perspective. Only, you know, the things that Chiho is spitting out in order to gaslight Taiki. So they could have some truth to him, but some of the excuses are Taiki doesn't trust Chiho. That's why he went and got the test. Also the kid's name is Honoka. We still don't really see the kid yet, but then should have got checked sooner. Apparently Chiho went and got checked. Taiki should have got checked then too, but kept making excuses for that. And then Chiho just wanted Taiki to be happy and not bruise the ego, because if Taiki found out, then it would be bad and they would have had to break up. Well, the gaslighting work. Taiki now begs to stay together with Chiho, but says they can't because they'll only just keep seeing Chiho as a spouse that cheated and see someone else's kid in Honoka. So yeah, went from pathetic to even more pathetic. Really, what Mikoma was worried about after hearing the story. And then after all that, we see what seems like Taiki's perspective, POV, literally POV. And I'm assuming at least, Taiki grabbing a fork menacingly with ill intentions. I don't know, because that's where the chapter ends. But yeah, that is all the proof of this chapter of Haunted Peak. I've been your Otakutainment of the AC Stories, and this has been Otakutainment Reviews.